Let's go over some vocabulary that's important for understanding contracts. First, let's talk in terms of enforceability. A contract is enforceable when a party to the contract can enforce it against the other party, and that means they can take it to the court or have the judiciary determine the provisions of the agreement, the duties or obligations on each side, and enforce those duties or obligations against the other party. So in that case, the contract is enforceable. An unenforceable contract may be a contract that, for example, has some element missing. It can be valid. That is, a valid contract has all of the necessary elements to form a contract, an offer, acceptance of that offer, and then valid consideration between the parties. So the contract's valid, but it may be unenforceable for some reason. For example, say the contract is required to be in writing. Well, you have offer, acceptance, consideration, so it's valid, but you don't have that writing. So in that case, it's unenforceable. So that's the difference between an enforceable contract and a valid contract, and that's an important distinction. Now, the other terms to understand are valid contract, a void contract, and a voidable contract. A void contract it's void. It's not enforceable and it's not valid from the first moment, from its inception. It is never valid at any point in time. So it is missing a key element there. A voidable contract is that one party to the contract or both parties have the ability to make the contract void at their election. Now, if either party does not elect to make it void, then the contract remains voidable and at some point in the future may become valid if the voidable aspect of the contract goes away. We'll talk about void and voidable at greater length in other sections, but that vocabulary is essential to understanding the nature of contracts.